Hey there, Lego friends. Look at that little beauty. Yep, this one just kind of popped into my brain somewhere when I was hanging around thinking, what can I add into the harbor scene here? Definitely, this is one thing I wanted to do. Not very complex, but yep, Jack Sparrow stepping off his sinking ship right onto the dock. Too good. So that's fun. Otherwise, not much else going on here. Working on more scenes in the ocean part here. I'm working on something right now to go into this spot over there, but not ready to show that yet. Hopefully tomorrow, along with a little mini Lego haul, I'll have something in there to show you. Meanwhile, I was just thinking about Lego sales, right? Definitely a slow time right now, which is fine. A lot of Lego out there. I say let it sit, let it pile up, and everybody just calm down. And probably about 6 weeks from now, we should start to see Lego sales. I'm hoping for massive clearance. Much like we see year after year. Maybe this year will be better. I don't know. I hope so. There's a lot of Lego in the aisles recently. It got me to thinking about my greatest Lego hauls, Lego sales, Lego clearance, right? Not so much just what was the biggest percentage. For me, I think that was probably Walmart clearance back in 2020 or so with Minecraft. They had like the zombie cave and one other one for, 75% off really. The zombie cave was $20. I think it's set 21141, $5 each. And it wasn't really advertised. It was clearance, but the price wasn't there. But they had the scanners in the aisles at that time. And yeah, those babies were $5 an arm. Swept a few of those. And I think I still got one hanging around somewhere. But, I was thinking about Target. Target doesn't do me a lot of good, really. I don't think about Lego clearance when I think of Target here in the U.S. But I remember maybe it was a couple of years back that on the Facebooks people were talking about Lego clearance at Target. And, we all like to stroll down there. And if you're like me, you get your favorite thing there. You go up to the counter, you swipe your card, and then you wait for it to pop up like it's happy. And you do like the Target lady and put your arms in the air and go, approved. That's what I do. And I get some weird looks, but I don't care. I'll keep doing it until somebody says, okay, Dave, that's got to stop. So I'm down there at the Target, and I went there on a mission. I was told that I'm pretty sure it was the Crater Main Street, was at half price, right? So, yep, I go down there fully expecting that they're completely gone. Probably not going to find one. I wander into the Lego aisle. The wife's off somewhere with a cart doing her thing, which I don't understand why she isn't all in on this mission to find the greatest Lego sales. And other stuff was on clearance at different prices all over the place. I think the Indiana Jones temple with the snake set was only 20% off. Big old clearance sticker on it, and then it was a lousy 20% off. I scoffed at that. But I stood there with everyone else staring at the one empty spot where it said Creator Main Street, 50% off, gone. Nothing's there. It's a tumbleweed or something. But I said, don't believe it. And I think I even wandered away and came back and went, that can't be. I don't want to believe it. And I looked up, and there's a Creator Main Street sitting up there at the top of a shelf. My arm shot out, and I grabbed that thing. It was amazing. I was a happy, happy guy, and I thought it was a miracle. And I think I managed to get one more Creator Main Street out of Target, 50% off, because I think I ended up with 2 of them. But then wander around the aisle a little bit more, look around the corner, and I see the wife's down there by the bicycles for some odd reason with the cart, right? And then my phone rings, and there she is. And she says, hey, there's some Lego on sale down here, like clearance, right? Now, Usain Bolt would be asked later if he'd ever seen anything like it, but he hadn't. I was there in an instant because I saw what she saw, an end cap full of Lego and other people starting to gather around in the murmurs of the crowd, right? So I get down there, but what I'm seeing is some Mario, some Friends, that kind of stuff. Not that exciting, but there's a guy there, I think, with his kid. And I see at the bottom this one. Kabam! 76949, Giganotosaurus and Therizinosaurus attack. And I never dreamed of getting this set at $140. And there it was. Yeah, box is a little beat up. This is just how I got it. $69.99. Same thing. My arm shot out. I almost had to elbow the guy out of my way. I was thinking back to the John Caparulo joke where he talked about where, what would he want to have for defense? Something that he might actually use, like pepper spray. Somebody takes your parking spot, some lady, and she gets out and she says, that was mine. And you spray her. And, well, that's great. It's yours. And now you can't see. How about that? And, I'll spray the baby lady. I don't care. But I didn't have to elbow the guy out of the way. I thought for probably part of a nanosecond that maybe it isn't proper etiquette here for me to just put a foot right in front of the guy like I had to, and reach out and grab this. But I feel like, I've been to a lot of Comic-Cons in my day. I'm war weary. I've searched for the elusive comic that's worth $1,000. I haven't found it yet, but I know it's out there. But you got to get in there. You can't lay back. If there's something you want, you got to grab it. Everybody had clearly seen this set. It was sitting there. And maybe they ignored it because the box was kind of beat up. It looks like maybe a couple of rabid boll weevils had fought over this thing. I didn't care. It's in Target. Probably was a return or something. I don't know. But, I didn't care. Stepped right in front of him, grabbed that thing, gave him a look. And I thought, uh-oh. If he says, well, this was that one set that my kid really wanted, and, Doc says the cancer's probably going to take a year or more. He'll be with us, but... he wouldn't even have to finish the sentence. I would have said, hey, it's yours. I'm sorry, right? But no, he looked at the Friends. He looked at the Marvel. I don't think he even bought anything there. But I think this, to me, at least for me, this is my favorite clearance item I've ever gotten. Haven't opened it yet. By the way, that Creator Main Street that was up on that top shelf, the whole scenario played out in my brain as I walked away when there were none there, thinking, wait a minute. I know something that's happened. I know it. This actually happened. I was walking away and I thought, I see it. I see it now. Earl. His name's Earl. I don't know why, but he's tall. He's back in customer service. Somebody had returned one. I don't know why, what they were thinking, right? So he's wandering out there. He's a busy guy, Earl. He's got a lot to do. We have a guy with our company. His name's Earl, I'm sure. He does quality control Friday at 4:30. If there's a part going out the door Friday at 4:30, he's got to get to the Leaky Lizard. He doesn't have time to play around. So he looks at where it's going. He says, oh, that's going to Dave. Fire that thing out. He doesn't even look at it. It comes to me. It's in different portions of assembly. Not a chance in the world it's ever going to work. I'm sure that came from Earl. But this guy, he wanders down that aisle, and I think he doesn't take a second. He's a tall, gangly guy. He just reaches right out, throws that Creator Main Street on the top. I'm thinking this in my head as I turn around to go back into that aisle. I walked right to where Earl was, looked right up. There it was, Creator Main Street, 50% off. All right, I could be wrong, but that's what I saw in my head. And again, I haven't built that. I saw it again today. That's why I was thinking about it, I guess. I was over at my mom's, and I got a lot of stuff stashed over there, so I won't be tempted to rip into it and build it when I have no room for it, right? Creator Main Street. Amazing. But, yep, what a great grab. So, yeah, anyway, I just wanted to say be patient. I think we got Lego sales coming. 5 or 6 weeks, and we should start seeing some awesome clearance. Meanwhile, tomorrow, I got a little Lego haul for you, and it's sale items, because you know me, I'm allergic to paying anything close to MSRP. I'd like to have 30% off on everything. It's just not possible. But got a good discount on a couple sets tomorrow coming. And I will open them up and show y'all tomorrow. Meanwhile, we got Johnny Depp here. Sure hope they do another Pirates of the Caribbean. That'd be great. I'd see it. Cool stuff. So, hope y'all had a great weekend. Back to work tomorrow. What a bummer. Tell your friends, life's a brick. Like and subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one.